So it's probably a little unusual having two feminine identities, Anja and Chlöe. Anja is the identity that I've had for some years now, and I've had a lot of interesting experiences exploring her personality. But Anja is something that is created. It's something that, while I've tried to step into her shoes, as it were, as an actor might, it's a name that I came up with because I liked it, and it didn't necessarily really feel one that I connected with, as it were, at a core. So there's something a little less authentic about Anja. Chlöe has come about much more recently, and she is me. She is me. She is the feminine side of Clive. Quite a very, very subtle distinction. I was talking a little earlier with a friend of mine about this, and for me, if there is such a thing as a spectrum of gender, and it's perhaps not just gender, perhaps it's to do with sexuality and spirituality and all manner of other things as well, I find that I am very close to probably what is the middle of that spectrum. And most of the time I'm perfectly content presenting and identifying and being Clive. But there are aspects of my personality, if they're to be given a label, and when they want expression, they seem to want to come out in a feminine, through a feminine person. And that is the person of Chlöe. And even the name, I suppose I chose the name Chlöe because it felt very comfortable. It felt one I could really relate to, is similar to my male name. I'm sometimes called Clivey as a sort of, I don't know if you call that a nickname, but a little variation on my male name. So just the sound, phonetically, the kind of harsh Anglo-Saxon masculine, shall we say, v, becoming w, the sort of more Latin touch. So there's something there in terms of those two names relating as well. They have very different meanings. Clive means someone that likes being on the edge, which I suppose describes me quite well most of the time. Chlöe means someone that is blossoming, coming to fruition, and that seems a very appropriate name to adopt, to associate with. So there is quite a difference between Anja and Chlöe, even if it's difficult for other people to see. They have served or will serve different purposes. Chlöe, my authentic side, typically not the one that's all about glitz and glamour.